Welcome back. The Centenary football team has more than 50 kids from the Shreveport-Bossier area on the roster. Taylor Nettle catches up with one of those, former Bird running back Devin Strickland.
Like last year was their nerve-wracking year where we were like didn't know what was going on, barely had facilities, barely had anything. It was just a dream and trust.
That dream and trust turned into a 9-1 inaugural season for Centenary football. But for Bird alum Devin Strickland, it was a freshman year where the linebacker found himself having to adjust to more than just early morning practices and college classes, but making the switch to defense.
I came from Bird as a running back, and I came here and I made the transition to defense. And within a couple weeks or so, I was team captain my freshman year. At first, it was nerve-wracking for me to lead a defense and call a defense, especially after I haven't played defense in I don't know how long.
Devin has continued to embrace his leadership role in the team entering his sophomore year. He feels that the high-quality performance of the Gents is a direct response to the high standards that head coach Byron Dawson holds his players to.
I want to be a role model for our freshmen. I want to be a role model for anybody that's coming up. We do go to a college where our mascot is a gentleman. So, I mean, Coach Dawson really sets that standard very high.
A Shreveport native and former Bird Yellow Jacket playing college in his hometown is a big honor for Devin.
I really like to think of it as a representation. We have people from Shreve on the team, shout out to my teammates. I do love them to death. But I was the only player from Bird, and I believe I am the only player from Bird now that is still playing football. And, you know, I like to think that I represent this school and my high school well.
With so many local products on the Centenary roster, some former high school rivalries only fuel the competitiveness and tight bond that the Gents have.
High stakes, high reward. I think that would be the best way to describe it. I'm really close with a lot of the Shreve kids here now, and I definitely think that the rivalry, everything that we had, you know, back in high school, we talk about it all the time, but it's something that's I think made us closer.
And as for the mindset behind the Gents this year,
now we grow instead of now we go. Yeah, last year was now we go. It's now we grow.
Now we go, and now we grow.
That's right.
I love it. That was good stuff from Taylor. But Coach, what went into the decision to move him to defense?
Well, you know, we saw that he was a young man that could fill a void. You know, we needed his leadership, his talents on that side of the ball, and sometimes when you ask a player to change positions, you may get resistance. But this kid was prepared to be selfless and help the team, and so that's just another testament to his character and the type of leader he is.
And we talked about this off air. The day that you got him to commit or sign or whatever it was, I had come to your office. I had just moved back from Knoxville.
Sure did.
And I come into your office and you said, hey, sorry I made you wait. We got a good one today.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that was a cool day to see you come back and then to get him. That was a cool for sure.
That's good stuff right there. What kind of leader is he? You know, what kind of a leader? Is he a vocal kid? Is he a lead by example kid? Because when you listen to him talk, you really feel like he's got his life together. You
know, he's both. He's a guy that he's the quarterback on defense. He makes the calls and things, but he's also a guy that leads by example. First guy there, last guy out, and so he's both for sure.
I love to see it, and I love to see that you've got so many of these local kids on the team. Coach Dawson and our conversation continues coming up after the break. Plus, Bossier native Keandre Woodtee is Coach Dawson's offensive coordinator. We hear from the former Parkway star quarterback coming up next.